You so potty? You're funny. There you go. So potty.
Well, hello, sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is a very, very chilly December morning, and I am going to take this day nice and slow. We are going to be getting a high of 48 degrees, which is extremely cold for Northern California at any time of year. So I want to stay inside most of the day. It is supposed to be breezy as well, which brings a whole other chill factor, as I'm sure you are very well aware. But I want to start this morning off nice and slow and cozy with my boys, drinking my coffee and just having a relaxing first part of the morning. After coffee, I'm going to get up and get myself together and somewhat ready for the day. And I'm going to make myself some protein pancakes. I found a recipe on Pinterest for protein pancakes. I thought I had oatmeal, or I'm sorry, oats for the batter, but it turns out I did not. So I decided to use some almond flour. It did work. However, it was an extremely soft batter. So I did start off in my cast iron skillet, but realized quickly that it was not going to work in this. So I switched to my waffle maker, which worked a lot better for this batter. I did have to leave it in the waffle maker for a lot longer than regular old waffles. So if you are out of oats and you want to make this recipe, I would recommend just using regular old flour and not almond flour, because it didn't set up as nicely as I wanted it to, but it still tasted very good. And then I just made some turkey bacon on the side for some extra added protein and some delicious maple syrup. And I'm going to sit down and have myself some breakfast and take a look at this cookbook. I am gearing up for recipes, trying to find recipes for the new year that are healthy and delicious. And yeah, I'm very excited for cooking some nice healthy meals in the new year. But I will let you guys know that I am scaling back on the videos for the month of December. I am going to be giving you guys 4 videos total this month. I am going to be pre-recording them all. So if you're curious as to what I am up to this holiday season, head on over to my Instagram at Anne's Country Cottage. I will be very active over there. I am going away one weekend, so I will bring you all along with me over on Instagram. You can see what I did. I'm very excited to be going to this place, and yeah, I can't wait. And I'm just really ready for a little more downtime. I haven't had much of vacations this year, actually none, and I'm pretty burnt out. So I'm just going to take this time for myself and my boys and just relax and get back on our health journey, which I'm super excited to get back on. And I'll be taking you all along with me on this health journey in the new year. But in the meantime, I've decided that I'm going to dabble in some decorating for Christmas in my bedroom. I had some leftover decorations that I brought in the house that I didn't use. And I thought, heck, why don't I just throw those up in my room to see how I like my room decorated for Christmas? I've never decorated my bedrooms for any holiday before. This is my first time. So we'll see if I like it. And if I do, then next year I will do my bedroom a little more Christmassy. I am going to be painting my bedroom a completely different color. I want some nice richer tones. I want it to be just luxe and relaxing in my room. So if you like that kind of content and you're just stopping by and you want to see me continue to work on my country cottage, hit that subscribe button because we're going to be painting a few different rooms in here and getting this place tip top shape. And I will be giving you all a video of the kind of the process of when I first moved in here and to current, and you guys can see all of the changes I've done to give you all some inspiration in your home. I had a friend over the other night and we barbecued on the barbecue, and I failed to put the barbecue cover back on. And as you can see, I am struggling with this barbecue cover. I don't know why it was so hard. It was not cooperating with me, but it was also super windy, so my hair was blowing all over my face. It was just I was writing the struggle bus putting this barbecue cover on. It is rather large, so that is probably why. But the wind finally arrived and it is super chilly. I know a lot of you love to see my animals on my channel here. So if you miss them and you want to give them a present and me a present, the best thing you can do for us is go back and rewatch some of our videos. You can watch last year's video of me decorating for Christmas here in my cottage. It looked very different last year than it does this year. You can even go back to where I lived before in my past house and see how I decorated that house and how I was living then. The house that I was in was very different than this house, and you can see how much my style has changed. And if you're um, missing summertime, go back and watch my summertime vlogs. I have a lot of great content here. My birthday video was really great. You could see Napa Valley at its finest in springtime. My birthday's in April. I had so much fun that day. I reminisce about it all the time, especially the cheese place we went to. I will be going back there in a couple of weeks, and I am ready for that. I miss that place so much. Although there is nothing like Napa Valley in the spring and summertime. I'll tell you, it's magical. I also did Vlogmas last year. I went to Disneyland. So it's really fun to go back and watch some of your favorite YouTubers. I do it all the time and see how much their lives have changed, how they've changed their home and their style. It's just fun to watch people and see how they've come along in their life, especially if they went through a hard time like I did. Just to see all of their personal growth is really exciting to watch.
You guys want treats? Come on. Treats. Okay, guys. Cookie? Here, have a cookie. Here, why are you being picky? You being picky? Here's your cookie. Nummy. Diesel, you don't want to get up? Okay, mommy bring you a cookie.
Since we are a few short weeks away from Christmas, I wanted to get the boys' stockings out. That way, they know that Santa will be here shortly and their stockings will be filled with all kinds of yummy treats and toys for them to enjoy throughout the year. Now, Diesel has his own stocking that was pre-made, and then I made the rest of the boys. So Parker, Buster and Tank. I put them kind of in age order, but I just love sitting on the couch staring at their stocking. There's nothing like hanging up a good stocking to make it really feel like Christmas is near. Now, I did get a rotisserie chicken 2 days ago, so I wanted to pull the meat off of the bone and then get the rest of it in the freezer because I do like to use it for stock. But you guys, I think I'm done buying pre-made rotisserie chickens. I am going to start doing it on my own. I really want to get back to basic ingredients next year and make a lot of my own foods that I can as much as I can when I have the time to do it. For instance, I want to make my own almond butter and almond milk. I've seen recipes. It's extremely easy. So we'll be doing all of that in the new year. just look at how patient and cute these boys are. They know the sound of the rotisserie bag. I kid you not, I pulled that out of the refrigerator and they ran to the kitchen and then they walked away because I was doing something else. And the minute I opened it, here they came back. They are so cute. Of course, you saw that I paid the chicken tax and I pay the chicken tax at the end. I try to give them chicken in the very beginning and then at the very end when I'm pulling the chicken. That way they don't feel left out. But I did throw the first one to Parker and it landed in his hair and it took a while for it to fall out and then Tank ate it. So of course I had to give Parker another piece because he did not get his first piece. But they are so cute, so patient, and they love their chicken so much. They get it in their dinner as well, but they are definitely chicken lovers. Now I want to get the rest of the rotisserie chicken popped in the freezer. So in a few weeks, I can go ahead and make my bone broth. And then I'm going to get the pieces that I pulled off in the freezer as well, because I am going to make a chicken noodle soup, which I have been thoroughly enjoying this season because it has been rather chilly here, like I said. So a good hearty chicken noodle soup warms me up nice and good. But I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. Like I said, I'm scaling back, so you will have one video next week and then two videos the following week. I'm not going to put out anything the week of Christmas or the week after. So like I said, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and let me know how your Christmas is doing and let me know how your holiday season is going. I love to hear from you all. It's a lot easier for me to chit chat with you over on Instagram. Conversations get really lost here on YouTube. But thank you so much for spending the morning with me, and I'll see you when I see you. Happy holidays. Bye.